Of year when students start thinking about what college they might like to attend. Now there's a way for students and parents to find out what's really going on campus. It's information the schools don't always want you to know or tell you about. Joining us now is Luke Skurman. He's the CEO of this book right here. It's called College Prowler. Hey, Luke, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Vince. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Listen, I went through this, and we've got a couple here. We've got the University of Delaware. We've got Penn State University. I've got Temple, which I attended back in my office. This seems to be kind of like a crib note for universities. Is that kind of accurate?
Yeah, it's totally accurate. We write a single book on each school that we cover. Each book is 160 pages in length, and it's totally written from the student's perspective. And so far, we've written 233 books on 233 different colleges, telling you everything that you really want to know about each individual campus.
Well, how did it come about? How did you come up with this idea?
I came from a public high school in California, and I was looking at going to school on the East Coast. My parents were going to spend $40,000 a year. I was going to travel 3,000 miles across the country, and it was just an extremely stressful decision. And it didn't feel like there was enough good, honest information out there. And we really needed to try to empower students to tell it like it is, both telling the positive and negative of what school is really going to be like on campus. And so far, we've been at this about 5 years now, and it's going really, really well.
How were you able to find the students who actually attend these universities to give you their synopsis, and do you pay them?
Typically, we send out a job request to the English department, the journalism department, and the newspaper staff. We're trying to find the most objective, representative student possible. We're not looking for a cynic. We're not looking for a cheerleader. We're simply looking for a student that can tell it like it is, that can tell both the positive and the negative. The student gets a per rate, either a royalty or a flat fee structure based upon the book sales. And the students are really excited. Their names are published on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com, and a lot of times their book is sold in the campus bookstore, and it's a great experience for them as a student author.
So far, what's your feedback been from universities alike and parents?
So far, the universities and the parents really love what we're doing. It's a different perspective. It's really coming from the students. It's not the official brochure. So the students and the parents are looking forward to this because it's the stuff that they're not finding in the brochures. It's the stuff that they're really looking for. How good is the academics? How good is campus housing? How good is the meal plan? And the university is respected because it's coming from the students themselves. The students are actually attending these universities and giving their true, honest opinions. And the universities are comfortable with that because they're actually truly experiencing it.
Well, you know, the one thing I noticed, you talk about some of the things that are right off the top of your head, but the one thing I noticed in the book is you talk about the drug scenes at the universities. You also talk about the safety and security and give some stats on those.
Exactly. It's 2007, and drugs are unfortunately a part of campus life. And our goal and our perspective is to be as honest as possible. We don't condone the use of drugs at all, but we just want people to know that there are drugs on campus and that some drugs are more prevalent than others and that drugs are a reality. We just want to make sure that students and parents are equipped with as much knowledge as possible. And safety and security are a major issue. We want to make sure that students know that some schools are safer than others and that there's blue lights and that there's escort services. Those are two critical components, and we really want to make sure that we're just providing as much detailed information on these topics as absolutely possible.
All right, Luke, thanks very much, and continued success with your books. And you can learn more about College Prowler by coming to our website, NBC10.com. Click on News Links. Here's more of what we're covering for you today on Live at 5. The government has made its decision on whether